Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, my student, all of us in the country. This evening I would like to explain you or to give a lecture about rainwater management and rainwater harvesting. I introduce myself. My name is Agus Maryono. I'm lecturing in the Gajah Mada University, Department of Civil Engineering, Vocational Education, and also in the postgraduate school in Gajah Mada University. Yeah, this is my picture. If you met me somewhere, then you can call me Mr. Agus and we can discuss about water science, river, flood, and so on. So, okay, we start now. We have a problem till now, flood and drought. In Indonesia and also in Southeast Asian country, sometimes we have flood and sometimes we have drought. And we have a problem with increasing pollutant in the groundwater and also decreasing the groundwater level. We have no climate change, everybody know. And we have also land use change or land use changing and degradation, 5 until 10% annually per year. And we have also problem in increasing drinking water needs almost every year due to the population growth. We have a problem on increasing drinking and the less involvement of the community to take care about water. And we have also conception. But the last thing that we would like to discuss deeply is about rainwater that is not used until now. So we would like to talk about rainwater and how to manage the rainwater. First, flood. We have always flood every year. In the rainy season, we have flood. But on the other hand, we have drought. The dry season. So handle water in the rainy season. Suddenly in dry season, we have a problem with the fact. Another situation is, in fact, we have 50% of disease in Indonesia, for example, related to. So we need source water to decrease the disease supply in. It is easy because in the paradigm in Indonesia to change the paradigm from you know, because of drought you have a problem with landslide, you have also flood and so on. We have to change our paradigm from drainage conception, which is always storm water in the downstream area, to keep water. It's not so easy. And Indonesia, for example, have 250 million people, and ASEAN has 600 million people. Change behavior or the paradigm, you have to teach the people and the government to change their way of thinking from release rainwater to keep or to manage rainwater. The infrastructure in almost I think 80%, 90% of drainage infrastructure in Indonesia and also in another Southeast Asian country is infrastructure of conventional drainage to drain the water out from the region. It's need youth energy from all people, government, all people to change the philosophy that the rainwater water is not just only let flow out from the area or from our area. We have to manage the storm. Indonesia and Southeast Asia is a big area here. There's a rain potential very high. And unfortunately, our drainage system is conventional drainage, release the water or let the water flow out of the region. Problem that in the rainy flood area because from the upstream to the downstream, the flood because we keep the water in the upstream area and middle area. So downstream we have flood always, and upstream we have then drought. So to change the paradigm for the whole people living here is not so easy, but we can do that. We will discuss how to do that. So here again, from conventional drainage to eco drainage. What is eco drainage? This is conventional drainage which the whole water from every area, every single area release it to the channel, and the channel come down to river. We have a problem of flood in the river here, and we have problem drought. In the dry season, we will have drought in this area, and drought will be have impact. Drought and bad together, not together. Sometimes we have very drought area, but suddenly the drought area changed to wet area because of rainy, and you will have an instability in the moisture content of the water of the earth. Then could be the soil soil not the soil I'm sorry, the strength between soil the soil or the earth, and so what is then the correction? The correction is from conventional to eco drainage. Eco drainage, you see here, every area we try to have a kind of pond or dam or something else to keep water there. So to manage the rainwater is not just with a pond or with a dam or something, a lake or something else, but we can also use a vegetation to reposition and so on. The rainwater will be kept by root of the trees and release slowly to the downstream due to the root of the trees. So eco drainage is to keep as long as possible water in the area and release the water as possible downstream to the river. I will do that. See of prints from University of Karlsruhe or KIT, Karlsruhe Institute of Technology. If you have house, then suddenly you can get water, drinking water here, yeah. Or you have yard or agriculture area. We have water to manage water, not to release water out from this area, because rainwater is a clean water. And if you want to see that one, yeah. If you want to see our roof and our rainwater tanks to fulfill or to collect water, and the rest, then we can let the water flows to the groundwater. So the groundwater will be increased. So then we have enough water in our groundwater. So rainwater, we have not to buy roof because everybody has roof already. And then we buy a rainwater tank. We let the water flows to the rainwater tank until the rainwater tank full, and then the rest we can let it flow to the well, and yeah, the water will be infiltrated to the well and make the groundwater increase rapidly. So this is the concept. We have rainwater harvesting in urban area. The application of this technique can also contribute significantly to reduce the problem of flooding. Every people have a kind of technique. You have significantly. The point of Indonesia from and 4,000 millimeter per year. So it means you can catch the water or collect the water for the next dry season, because in Java, part of Sumatra and part of Kalimantan, and also in Bali, Nusa Tenggara, and some part of Maluka, Celebes, we have normally dry season here and rainy season. In the rainy season, you have a lot of water here. In dry season, you have no water. If we can collect the water in the rainy season and trying to give to the dry season, so maybe then we can stabilize our need, our potential of water, both in the rainy season and also in dry season. Rainwater harvesting with eco-drainage concept, we are using trap in Bahasa Indonesia, or CIRM or CIRM in English. In Bahasa Indonesia, trap mean T is tampung, mean collect. R is resapkan, mean infiltrate. And A is alirkan, mean release, and P is pelihara, mean maintains. So this is our concept of eco-drainage. We have to collect first, and then we infiltrate the rest after we collect the water, and then we have to release after we cannot infiltrate again. and then we have to maintain the whole infrastructure related to drainage system. Collect water or collect rainwater using a technique that I have already explained you before. Rooftop water harvesting for drinking water supply, harvesting for agriculture production, so something like that. You can follow that, and suddenly you have water. Rainwater tank can be installed in every house like this picture. Yeah, then you can buy rainwater tank here and let the water flows to your water tank. How about the need of household of drinking water for the household? You can see the household roof area, for example, 100 square meter. Rain in about and the duration of rainfall duration about 1.5 hours. Rainfall, one-time rainfall, we have 3.375 cubic meter. 3 times 5 cubic meter. 3 times rainfall in a week. If we have more time, that means we have more. If we have family with 5 persons and 1 liter per person per day, so 250 liter per week. Rainfall is 10.25 week, or that means we have 10,250 liter per week. So the water that we collect for in our yard to the roof is in for our family week. And the other week we have another rainfall, and then I think we have enough. Then you have to buy water tank about 0.25 250 to fill the need of your family. Also, you that if 1 week there are no to look for another resources, for example, from the I'm the or you can buy from the government, for example. So this is rainwater harvesting with modern style like this. So this is the roof and catching by pipe here and bringing to the water tank, and the water tank they have already boil here and they pump again here. Then it can be used for washing, for flushing toilet, for wetting and so on. It's normally very easy to install. You can call to the factory, and the factory will ask you where is your house and how many square, and then they can calculate and give you the budget. And if you agree, they go to you to install all everything. Here in Indonesia, in Aceh, we have also this kind of rainwater harvester. This technique is still direct water from the roof direct to the tank. Actually, I have already make easier measurement or easier tools to filter the water, because sometimes you have a dust here. If the dust coming down to the water tank, I think it's not a good idea. So you have to remove the dust first, or leaf. If you have leaf in this area, you have to, and then you get your um, your green, your water. Okay, I think I have to stop first and giving you to ask or to make a comment for me, or if you have a problem or you have a question, you can ask me, please. Hello, hello, Sunny. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This this is,
Have any question?
yeah. If there is a question,
Yes, please ask to
yeah.
Mr. Agus.
Hello, hello. Here, screen. Hello,
Hello.
Sunny. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Um, are there any question? No.
I think we don't have any question yet. We have no question yet, maybe.
Yeah. Should we? There are no question.
No.
How many student participation, student participation this night?
At the first
Hello.
time we already have 5 students, but
Yeah.
one of the students are left because maybe due to the connection is not good. So now we have only around three students.
Three students. Okay.
Yes, only
Yeah.
three
And from
students.
the three students, there's no question. If there is no question, then I will continue my lecture.
Okay, please.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. Okay. Sure. So, this is the rainwater harvester in Aceh. It's about 2 cubic meter water tank, and C can use this rainwater for drinking water. Yeah. Uh, I think this is a good idea for people who live near the beach, because normally the groundwater is salty, so they even use the groundwater is not for drinking water. Drinking water they use rainwater, but for bath they use groundwater. Other construction is he is not in Indonesia. I think he's in Australia. This is very nice water tanks. So 50% underground and 50% above the ground. So it's look very nice here. So water tank can be used also for architecture related to the building that the people have. Yeah. This a nice rainwater tank, not always circular rainwater tank. There are a lot of form of rainwater tank. It's very nice rainwater tank. It is in Australia that I was in 2012 there to see the rainwater tanks in Australia. Rainwater tank can be installed under the house in order to make the house temperature drop down. It's not too hot. So if you put it water here, then your house will be your floor will be cool enough. Yeah, or can be installed vertically like here, so that you can use directly because the water has, so you can use directly for purpose, some purpose without install the pump. Yeah. I have rainwater tank in Gajah Mada University. For example, this tank, yeah, this one cubic meter, and we have three because for 100 cubic roof, and if there is one time rainy, we have about 3.3, so 3 tank. And yeah, result is that tank is always full in the rainy season, and we can use for several purposes, like for fisheries or fish pond or for cleaning and so on. We use this rainwater harvester or rainwater tank. Another thing we have here, look, here is we install in the village households in Imogiri. Yeah, in the dry season, the village people you sometimes buy water and put it here, but in the rainy season, they always use this rainwater tank here. And how about in industry area? In industrial area like here, yeah, you can use perfectly, because normally we have a huge amount of industrial infrastructure, or huge amount of area. So the roof is also wide, and we can actually use for catching water, and then we can collect the water for this industry out. So the industry can collect water from their roof and can use the water for drinking water or for clean water or something else, whatever they want. And they can also even inject to the groundwater, so then they have enough water both in the rainy season and the dry season. If the government force the people, industry people to do that, I think it will be good, because there are no flood outside, because the whole rainwater collected by the industry also infiltrate in the groundwater. And yeah, it is very nice. It's very good for the society around the industry area, so the society free from flood, and they have also advantage that the groundwater is always stable, so they do not need to their wheel deeper and deeper every year. So if we try to calculate the building that I showed you before, two buildings here. For example, we have one building 100 times 100 meter to time 50 meter, and we have two, then we have 10,000 square meter, yeah. And if we have rain intensity 25 millimeter per hour, and the duration 1.5 for one time rainfall, then we have here 1,025 cubic meter in 1 week. So, or we have 1.025 million liter per week. This is a huge amount of water that the industry can be used. For example, industry has 100 workers, and the water need is 150 liter per person per day, or per day for persons. If we have a, is also one person. The water need on 1 day is 15,000 liter, and water need for 1 week is 105,000 liter per week. But our rainfall is 1.025 million liter. So the water is enough for the staff need, or if they need water, not only for drinking water, they can use also, because 1.025 million liter per week is huge amount of water. The conclusion is that the rainwater enough for industry drinking water need, and also another need. How about the quantity? We know that in our air atmosphere we have CO2 about 355 ppm. We have NO and SO2 is very limited, 0.01, 0.01 ppm. Yeah. In the atmosphere near Earth's surface, CO2 is the most intensity. So why the potential hydraulic of the rainwater is little bit standard? It's only because of the iron age, iron age move HCO3, hydrogen carbon. Of potential hydraulic is not until acid rain normally with hydraulic 3 or 4, but our data is now in Indonesia, in every city from BMKG, they have about 5 potential hydraulic of rainwater, like this one. This is 4, 5, 5 to 7. And some places they have even until 6.5, for example. Yeah. The rainwater, for example, in Amazon in Brazil, from 100 sample in remote area, they have 4.3 until 5.2. And in Hawaii, in the remote area, 5-year research, they have average 6.3. And in East America and Canada, they have 4.2 until 5.0. So this is not acid, but this is normal. Not normal, but quite a bit lower than normal, but it's not acid. You can compare if you have, for example, banana, yeah, a carrot or banana, you have also 5.0, and banana you have 4.6. Apple on soft drink you have 3.0, and lemon, for example, you have 2. If the potential hydraulic of the rainwater increase until 2, 3, and 4, it can be said that this acid rain occur. How about pH? Yeah, potential hydraulic. You can see here the potential hydraulic is always 5.9, 5.8, 6.1, and so on. But in some place, the potential hydraulic can reach 7.5 or 8.0. And the quality, the physical quality, for example, they are no odor for the rainwater, yeah, and then particle, they have only 50. Maximum limit of drinking water from the government is 1,500. Rainwater is very clear. It has only milligram, and the turbidity is only 2. If you have 25 here, it's okay. You can, it's just drinking water 25, but rainwater is 3. Yeah, if we follow the rainwater quality down, then we have, for example, the HG, mercury, they have no, and arsen, yeah, no arsen at all. Detergent, yeah, not detected. And Florida, they have but 0.03. Your Florida can be until 1 point. And how about potential hydraulic? The potential hydraulic 7.4, normal is 6.5 to 9. So from both, we can say that the rainwater is very good quality water. So use the rainwater for several purposes, for clean water, and so on. But people can use also for drinking water. I can say some. There are a lot of experience so that the drinking water is very, the rainwater is very clean. Rainwater can be also used for several purposes, like what I want to explain you. What fish pond. So people here build a pipe to bring rainwater to his fish pond. Yeah, look, this is the fish pond. I will show you fish pond. Yeah, something like that. For example, they have several fish pond, and you know that they have also fish in the fish pond, very big fish. But they can also develop agriculture, because if you have water, I mean agriculture trees around the pool or fish pond will grow up good. Rainwater can be used for fish pond, can be also used for agriculture purpose. Yeah. Here's also for pond. Rainwater is good for here a special fish here, very good fish, and that fish is appropriate if they got also rainwater. Yeah. Rainwater can be also for fillet, for example. If the fillet want make a kind of showcase for the fillet, the fillet has water, then area, and you can dig it the soil out and use it for fish pond or for just for lake, small lake and so on. Yeah, like this one. The small lake should be protected with vegetation, because vegetation can minimize the evaporation, because the temperature drop on, and the temperature drop on because of trees, and the temperature drop on also because the temperature drop, and because the wind bleeds or flows very slowly, because trees can be used as uh, uh, windbreaker. So if you have a windbreaker, the location will be the breaker, so the velocity of the air is not too fast. The velocity of the air is very fast. That means the evapotranspiration will be very rapid. Yeah. So rainwater harvesting can be developed in several areas. This is using lake in the agriculture area. We can try to have an area who always wet, for example. Then we can dig the soil out and let in this region coming down to the area here, and we can understand very clear that this pond here, or this a dam here, can be increase the groundwater in this area. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another rainwater harvester. This area is hilly area. There are no river, but the people use the rainfall. They collect rainfall and using the rainfall for the water for the dry season. Another method to increase the rainwater, the groundwater table, is using direct inject the water on the rainwater to the groundwater. Yeah, due to that kind of method, the groundwater can be clean enough in the future. Yeah, because you pull the wheel with water regularly, and for 6 months, for example. You can imagine if you put water 6 months in the rainy season, so groundwater will be increased. So, gentlemen, that was that I want to explain you how to the rainwater from roof and from infiltration, and also how to bring the water flows down to the wheel, and the wheel will infiltrate the water to the groundwater. Yeah. So thank you very much for your attention. I think I have to explain you a lot of things related to rainwater harvesting. Then you can learn about 30 slides, then you can learn by yourself. If you do not understand, you can send email to me, agusmaryono@yahoo.com, or my 0811 254 254. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam. Halo.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, Mr. Agus, thank you for the presentations. Maybe there's a question from others. If you have no question, is it enough or?
If there is no question, it's already 8 o'clock. I think it's enough for today. And I hope that
Yes.
next week will be fruitful.
Okay. When you will give the next presentation, and we will broadcast to others to announce it. Hello.
Um,
Oh, pardon me.
7 o'clock Monday.
Next week. I'm sorry, I can hear your voice.
Next week?
Yes.
On Monday.
Okay, Monday at 7 p.m. as usually.
Yeah. More like a result has a schedule. Yeah, you can ask result schedule.
Okay, I will check it
The
first.
schedule is already fixed.
Yes, sir.
The schedule is fixed. You know.
The schedule is fixed. Okay, so I will upload your lecture to our platform, our MOC platform, and also the video. Okay, and then we can
Not change.
communicate. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Zani, for your host this evening. I hope that this lecture can be open again by students all of Southeast Asia. Thank you. Bye bye then. Assalamualaikum.
Okay. Thank you very much for your lecture, Mr. Agus Maryono. Hope we can see you again for the next lecture. Good evening, everyone, and this is the end of today's lectures. And thank you for your participation. See you again on the next lecture.